Hi guys, welcome to another reading. This is a timeless reading, but if you have your Mars in Aquarius and if you are watching this when Mars is in Aquarius, that's maybe the reason that this reading is reaching you. Uh, but even if those don't apply to you, probably there's a message here for you. But I am recording this when Mars is entering Aquarius, so there's this really strong Aquarius energy. I am also recording when Venus and the Sun is in Aquarius. So, and I am an Aquarius. So you're welcome. A lot of Aquarius energy here today. So again, it is timeless. If it's finding you, it is for a reason, okay? I would recommend you to check which sign your Mars is in, because maybe it is in Aquarius and you just don't know. And of course, it is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So, Mars, Mars, it is about, action, drive, anger, courage, like desire. So first I'll get an animal spirit for this Mars in Aquarius energy. Then we're going to tarot, and I'm also getting you to select what's the message, and I'll also get you an advice, and I'll get you a final message from an oracle. Okay, so we have Scorpion. I don't know how it's gonna be the lighting because I usually don't record during the day, but I am today. So I wanted to leave my curtains open. So let's see how that goes. Hopefully you're gonna be able to see well the cards. I don't know, it feels kind of off, but let's see. When I'm editing, that's when I'm gonna see. Anyway, so Scorpion energy, like, it's quite interesting because Scorpio is also one of the fixed signs. So and Aquarius as well. So I'm having like this energy of like really really like intense energy. So like I said, we have Sun, Venus, and Mars in Aquarius at the moment. I think there's one more planet in Aquarius right now. I don't know which one it is actually, but Ooh, we got a zebra. Let's read about the zebra first. Okay. Zebra is the element of fire, and so does like a Scorpio. So, you know, there's this really intense energy right now. Zebra, eccentric, creative, visionary. Zebras are the most precious of gems. They are young at heart, well cultured, and have an undying curiosity about life. Being in the company of a zebra personality not only is a delight, but also opens our minds. Be prepared. Their potent magic is contagious, and you may soon find yourself in a faraway land, expanding your worldview while having a blast. Zebras also like to contribute to the global health through environmental or volunteer work. This card may be a hint to pack your bags. When in balance, worldly, enthusiastic, fashion forward. When out of balance, jaded, pouty, vain. To bring to balance an epic adventure art. It is interesting because when I'm recording this video, we just got in the season of Aquarius, and I think like Aquarius were fun, right? We like to have some fun, and Capricorn is just like focus on work, money, blah blah blah. Right? Not that we're not. We are when we have to. But I feel like it was a really Capricorn season. I think for me, I think it's like when I get a lot of things done for sure. But there's also like this feeling like when his Aquarius season is like, oh, okay. Now I can like chill, I can relax. It is time to have some fun. And of course, my birthday is coming up, so for me, it's literally to celebrate. So, it can be anything for you, but I feel like it is a more fun season. And we also like integrating. We're like we want to like be part of the community. We want to help, we want to be there, we want, things to be fair. Okay. This is so this zebra energy for you right now is what I'm getting, like you're getting to like this moment that like wow, you're maybe it's like, you've been like charging up something and now is actually maybe during like Capricorn season, you were like working in something like more into the actions, more into what like how can I do this? How can I get this done? Because Capricorn is a lot about long-term vision, right? So, and I think now in this Mars in Aquarius, you're gonna you know, be able to do that. Okay, I'm gonna actually do a specific question for today. That is, what is motivating you right now at a soul level? What is motivating you right now at a soul level? Yes, I'm feeling like this a really intense energy, to be quite honest. So we got a few cards here. We got the Artisan of Winter Pentacles. What, to be quite honest, it came reversed. This is the Queen of Pentacles. Um, being in reverse, I feel like you're just right now, perhaps your focus shouldn't be money or material stuff. We also got the Master of Winter Wands, that is the King of Wands. Three of Winter Wands. So, what I'm getting here already is that focus more in your actions and not what you have. Ace of Winter Cups and what brings you emotional fulfillment. Six of Winter Wands, and like these are really good cards for like what is motivating you right now. Because I think like you see success in your future, and for you to be able to get that, you should not be focusing right now on your material stuff and on money. I know that's hard, right? Because of course, I'm sure you have bills to pay and that kind of stuff, but I'm getting like this energy that is just so intense that as long as like you start doing and take actions towards what you really want, what really brings you fulfillment, it's like there's no other way like that you're not gonna get what you deserve. You're gonna have like rewards if you take action towards what really truly brings you fulfillment. We also have Seven of Winter Swords. And don't let, perhaps you're sometimes it happens that you have this mood that you have this thought that you're not sure what's going on, what's happening, and like don't let it like take over you. We have the Winter Empress. So that I feel here is that this energy of letting go of control, letting go of the outcome, and truly focusing in the process. And we have the Winter Lovers that as well I feel here. Like we the Ace of Winter Cups and the Lovers, it is about what brings you fulfillment. And the Winter Lovers is also about like balance, okay? It's not just about love, the feeling of love. The Ace of Winter Cups, it is about the emotional fulfillment, what truly brings you fulfillment. And the Winter Lovers is like how can you balance your life to actually let it, like how can you see love in your life right now in a way that you can balance things and you still like take action towards what you want and towards what brings you fulfillment and still like love what you do, love other things around you, even though like perhaps you're not full time in what you would like to do, but how can you bring balance to that? How can you pay your bills but still um walk towards what you truly want? Wow. I feel like I kind of covered the message already, right? Like what is motivating you right now is like that you see victory in your future. You see that there's something better coming, and that I feel like perhaps you just got to this part in your life that you're okay, let me not focus on material stuff and let me actually focus on what brings you fulfillment, you know? And even here, like if you look here, these two cards, the Empress. Here you see she's going this way, right? She's yeah, she's going this way and she's turning the back to this Seven of Wands energy. You know, you don't want anything to do with the Seven of Wands energy. You don't want to be defensive. You don't want to be just there like crying over, something that it didn't work out but you haven't fucking tried yet. So you're not going there. You're not in that mindset anymore. So I feel like you're walking towards, and it's funny because here then the next card it is the Winter Lovers, and when we look here, right, um, the Empress, Empress is going somewhere, and then here in the Winter Lovers, there's someone like watching on the window, like who's the person out there? And it's you. So I feel like your future self is like just like watching you walking towards her or him. You know, um, I don't mean to be disrespectful. It's just like about the pronouns. Okay. Okay. I'm an Aquarius. It's like, it's just like I said all of them, right? So I feel like, um, you're just like your higher self is there like waiting for you, you know um and your higher self like is looking you walking towards her or him or they. And anyway, and I think that's why it's so intense, because I feel like you're truly like detaching now, and perhaps you're being able to see more about like actually if I think you can feel it in your body right now. How is actually detached from this seven of winter. Oh, sorry, it wasn't once. Seven of winter swords, detaching from this seven of winter swords energy that is a really like a self-sabotage, right? A deceiving energy that perhaps you noticed that somehow you were deceiving yourself in some degree, and you're like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. It's enough. It is time to move on. This is really cool energy, guys. I'm going to let me see what we have at the bottom. We have two of winter swords at the bottom. So here I kind of feel that you need to remember that everything is about a choice. And if you keep carrying either choice, it's just like a weight that you're carrying. There's no right or wrong choice. There's just a choice. One is gonna have a consequence, and the other is gonna have just a different consequence. But if you keep like holding on to both choices and not really choosing something, you're just like wasting time. Just choose something. Even if you don't know is like if it's the best thing right now, go for the best thing that you think it at that moment is, and see how it goes. It's better than like, oh, okay, let's see how it goes and then I'll choose. And at the top, we have the winter consequences. That's so funny. So, yes, remember that like the choices, they just have different consequences, okay? So choose something. So I think like moving on, you're gonna, of course, there's gonna have always choices to make. So be aware of that. Just choose something. That's what I'm getting to here. Like choose something. Don't carry it. 10:10 on the clock right now. So choose something. You know, don't don't really wait. Don't leave the weight of those options to weight you down. You know, pick one. That's it. Move on. Don't keep it in your head. Okay. So, what is the advice for you right now? Okay, we got the initiate of winter cups. That here I feel like it is time. It is a time that you're gonna start seeing things in a really different perspective. I feel that there's gonna be presented a lot of choices for you to make, and so you can learn how to deal with the consequences. Okay, either they're good or bad, either they're the best or not the best. Okay, because remember, it's like we make choices so we can learn things, and we the next time we can choose something different. Like so, then the next time we can choose something different. So I think it's going to have some choices. Some choices will be presented for you for sure, and I think it's for you to learn how to deal with those consequences. And with the initiate of winter cups, I feel is like you're gonna see things in a different perspective because when you shift your perspective to like, oh, okay, I need to make a choice, and either of them they're gonna have consequences. It's like it's just different consequences, you know. Um, so it's like, and but which one like are you more willing to deal with the consequences right now? So the initiate of winter cups, I feel that's kind of like that. They're gonna see things in a more like in a different perspective. I also feel that perhaps you're gonna see people around you offering you more emotional talk. I don't know. I'm feeling that perhaps people are real. You're gonna see people around you being more emotional towards you. Perhaps like you didn't feel appreciated in the past, and I feel that perhaps now you're gonna see more people being more showing up for you in a different way too. That's what I'm getting. Like perhaps you're gonna feel a bit more appreciated, and I think you're gonna have to also learn how to receive the appreciation. At the top, we have the five. Okay, we have the five of winter swords, and at the top, right? No, yeah, at the top, five of winter swords. At the bottom, ace of winter swords. So here, a lot of Aquarius energy, right? The swords, it is air, it's about the mind. So I feel here that every time that you feel maybe that you are, how can I say this? When you are shifting your energy to like more to this five of winter swords, that is an energy of like winning any cause. Like, I what I'm feeling here is that don't forget about your emotional fulfillment. Okay, do not forget about that. I'm getting here for, I will give you an example. So, if you work with social media, are you doing what you is like it really brings you fulfillment? It's not about how many followers you have. It's not about how many likes you get. Of course, that will improve your financial stuff, your material stuff, but that's not the focus right now. Right now the focus is what brings you fulfillment. So I think like you're gonna have this I think you're gonna have more clarity about those things because with Mars, especially like now the Mars in Aquarius, because Mars it is about like what well like we desire, right? So what is your true desire? So I think Mars in Aquarius like will bring more of the clarity into your life. So those like mindsets that once you like just make you win at any cost to maybe be dishonest, like how we got like the seven of winter swords, like about being dishonest, about being deceived, like deceiving, lying. Like I think like it will bring clarity to those things. Even if you don't do it in a conscious way, I think they will like brighten up. They will be brightening up. So you can actually see that that happens. Because even though we're not doing some stuff consciously, but sometimes, you know, it's what our mindset is, our what energy sends it. Okay. So perhaps there's also like this regulating of conscious, subconscious nervous system situation happening for you right now, and maybe happening through the Mars in Aquarius, or wherever is finding you. But like Mars in Aquarius, it stays. Mars will stay in Aquarius for like 1 month and 1 week. So that's what I'm going to say. From the time you're watching this, I feel like the next 1 month and 1 week, they like you're gonna have a lot of clarity about things in your life, especially about like mindsets, about actions that you're taking. And one I'm hearing that is like for you to keep in mind that those things is not for punishment. It's not to punish you to show oh you're a bad person or you know you do shitty stuff. It's not about that. It's about so you can see how's what's going on and do something about it. So you don't keep doing it. You don't keep in that energy. You know, don't stay in that energy. So remember, it's everything here is for you. It's for you to work on yourself. Okay, so this is what I'm getting for you here, guys. Now I'm gonna get a final message. I like this energy a lot. Not gonna lie. I think the who made this season after which tarot and oracles, they could do like a could make an animal run too, right? Like that would be cool. Do they have one? I don't know. If they do, let me know. I have some oracles that I like a lot. So at the bottom we have the unknown, that it gives me a lot of the energy of the Empress, of like letting go of control and just letting things flow. So let's see what's the final message. Chills. Number 5, that is the number of change. That is my birthday day. Okay, let me get here. Chills number 5. Yes, I am. My birthday is on February 5th. Happy birthday to all Aquarians that are watching this in Aquarian season. um, okay, wait. Here. Keywords. Wake up call, awareness, warning. Right? Total sense because it's exactly what we were talking about. About, I think being more self-aware of what, like, how's your energy, what you do, what your actions are. Upon my flesh, within thigh bones, quivers a crawling, frozen numbness. Shall I ignore or shall I bestow it? A frozen knowing looks back at Daiso. Your body is an intelligent being providing you with warning signs when you are in danger. Chills are one of these signs, and they warn you to seek shelter and warmth so that you do not freeze. Just like the body, your soul provides you with warning signs in the form of your intuition, or the gut feeling that tells you something isn't right. Sacred soul, your awareness is needed now. You may be heading into a situation that can be avoided. There are red flags and clues that you have been ignoring. You may have felt the creepy feeling that something is off, but without proof, your ego tries to convince you that your feelings are misguided or premature. Do not miss what you feel. There is still time to seek shelter from the cold before getting caught at night in the snow. Beautiful message, guys. I feel like this, for me, what I'm getting here for you is a lot about that. Your mindset, perhaps you were in some connections or situations that had a pattern. So I feel like now it is the time to break some patterns. Like, and we are at the end of the snake year, right? If you're watching this on this time, but if you're not, anyway, I'm recording this in January. So we still have some stuff to shed. So this is the fucking time, guys, to do it. And in Aquarius season, with Mars and Venus in Aquarius, like, come on, it is the perfect timing to do this. And Aquarius, we can handle it. Okay, use this Aquarius energy to shed whatever you need to. You know, be more like an Aquarius in this next 1 month. Not like I told you, be more like an Aquarius, you know, and work on this mindset that, where do you wanna get, what brings emotional fulfillment, and how to get there. Well, guys, this is the reading for you, and I see you the next one.